Thank you for joining me today to talk about advancing your career. And we're going to be talking about advancing your career through finding the right job. That can be a very good skill to have and something that we all need to think about. So we'll be talking about that, and I'd like to get some ideas from you about how you think you can find the right job. And I'll start class by asking you what you do, if you work or if you study. And Kim,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am excellent. So, Kim, do you work or study?
Yes, I'm working.
All right. Do you feel like you found the right job for you?
I hope so, but I'm not.
You don't think it's the right job?
No, I'm not so sure about that.
Why is that?
Because I'm not very enjoying when I work. That's why I think I'm not in good position for work.
Okay, well, that is one indication of that you don't have the right job. If you don't enjoy it, yeah, that's definitely something that tells us that it's not the right job. Now, what do you do, Kim? Can I ask?
I work as a merchandising buyer
Uh huh. Okay.
for women's wear.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you more about this and also about what you think your ideal job might be. So
Mhm.
so yeah. All right. Thank you, Kim. Let me go with let's see here. Laura.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Excellent. And so, Laura, what about you? Do you work or study?
Yes, I work.
Okay. And do you feel like you found the right job?
Um, I don't know. Actually, I work in an office, the public service.
Huh? And I
At,
mean, do you enjoy your job?
at the moment, I like.
Well, do you think you can do this job for a long time?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it might be the right job. So we'll talk about that with you more and see you know what advice maybe you can give us about finding the right job. Thanks, Laura. Let's see. Let me go with Trun. Hello, Trun.
Yes, hello teacher.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Excellent. What about you? Do you work or do you study?
I'm now work in logistics.
Logistics.
Yes, and I love my job a lot because it's my business, and I very love my job.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember you, Trun, and good to have you in class again. And
Yeah, for a long time I don't talk to you. Yeah.
yeah, and now you're in a different level. So congratulations about that. So yeah, I so you think having your own business is still the right thing for you?
Sorry, can you repeat, teacher?
Sure. You feel like having your own business is right for you. This is your
Yes.
right job, your right career.
Yes.
All right. Well, it's good to hear. Congratulations on having your own business and having success with that. So thanks, Jung. We'll talk to you more about that, and maybe you can tell us, hey, well, how can we, decide between a normal job and like our own business and trying to do our own business. So all right, thanks, Jung, and let's see, Wanasanan.
Yes. Hello, teacher. You
Hello,
can call
how
me
are you?
Kate. You can call me Kate as well.
Kate?
Kate, yes.
Okay.
Because my name is too long.
It's fine. Did I say it okay? How do you say it?
Excuse me?
Did I say your name properly?
Wanasanan.
Wanasanan. That's fine. I like that. That's good. If you don't mind, I'll call you that. I like your name.
Okay.
So what about you? What do you do? What do you work or do you study?
I work as a marketing staff in my parents' business, working about producing factory roofs. Yes.
Okay. Well, do you think that is the right job for you?
No, I'm still finding my own way.
You're still finding your own way.
Yes.
Well, it could be good to have some questions. So if you have any questions, I know I certainly do. About finding your right job. Well, you can ask us. So all that's for everybody. If you have any questions, we can respond to each other's questions and comments. So think about that. Thanks, Sana, and thank you all for answering that first question. Let me share my screen, and we'll listen to two people ask questions about this topic and answer and give advice, tips, ideas about this. So, Kim, can you please read the title for me?
Talking about how to choose the right job.
So let's listen to this. Here we go.
What do you think are the most important things to look for when you're looking for a new job?
Well, I think there's lots of things to consider. Clearly, you want to look at your qualifications and make sure that you're qualified to do the job, and whether or not getting promoted is going to be important. Your ability to move up and how ambitious you are, I guess. But also, I think it has to do a lot with your personality and what is going to be good for what kind of person you are. Do you agree? Or
yeah, I definitely agree that you can't look at jobs solely because you're qualified for them. You'll end up putting yourself in a box and maybe not thinking about your personality, or you'll be content in the future in that position. So I think it's definitely important to take all those things into account.
Yeah, there's a lot of areas.
All right. So here it is. Okay, so let's talk about this, and I'll just ask you some questions. So this is a conversation between Brad and Andrew, and so Kim, I'll start with you. My question for you is, what are one of the things to consider that Andrew tells us about? choosing the right job, or some things to look for when you're looking for a new job.
Getting promoted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about getting promoted?
How ambitious you?
Yeah. Yeah, how ambitious you are, huh? What does that mean, ambitious?
Ambitious. Have a lot of passion.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of passion to succeed, and so yeah, getting it. Whether another way to say that is if you want to be promoted or not. So some people don't want to move up and be bosses and all of that. So that's an important thing to consider. So yes, thank you, Kim. And Laura?
Yeah.
What's another aspect we should consider that Andrew and Brad talk about?
Please repeat, please.
Yes. So what is another thing or aspect that we should think about when looking for a new job or looking for the right job?
Is an ability to promote.
Yeah. For the promotion. Yep. That's one that we mentioned. And they also talk about personality here.
Interests.
And your interests. Yeah, exactly. All of those have to, really be part of our decision-making process when we look at this, as they say. So, all right, thank you, Laura and Trum.
Yes.
What about what's another? Well, let's stay with the personality thing. So why is personality important according to them, according to this station?
A personality is good because what kind of person who you are, and I, in this lesson just talk about us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It says you could if you don't think about your personality, you could end up putting yourself in a box. What does they mean? What do they mean here by putting yourself in a box, bro?
It means you limit yourself by do something, and you not develop your personality, and you not develop.
Right. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you, Trina. And Wanatsana?
Yes.
And it says that you will end up in this box. What does that mean, end up, in this context?
End up is like not moving on, isn't it?
let's look at this definition together, okay? Here, I'll click on this, and Sana, you can read this.
Find yourself in a situation that you did not expect to be in.
Yeah. So you start the job because you're qualified for it, but you don't consider your personality, and so you find yourself in that box because of find yourself limited, but you didn't expect that. Nobody does. So this is a complicated phrasal verb, but we use it a lot. So you can put that one on your official list of vocabulary if you keep that. The verb is to end up. Good phrasal verb there. So thanks a lot, guys, for answering my questions about this. Very good job. Any other questions about vocabulary here before we talk about what you think on this topic? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, excellent. Well, let's go back here then, so I'll start with you, Kim.
Yeah.
So, do you have any thoughts about this? Any ideas or any questions about how to choose the right job, how to find the right job, how to find the perfect job? Now, you said you don't like your job, right?
Right.
But do you know how to find the right job?
No. Not yet. Maybe we'll figure it out.
Maybe you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Now,
But I think there is no perfect job. Maybe there is a better job, but I don't think there is a perfect one.
really?
Yeah, for the job, maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. So there's no perfect job. Wow, that is I don't know. I mean, don't you hope that there's a perfect job?
Yeah, I hope so.
But you're pessimistic. You don't think that there is that perfect job. Interesting.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think there is no perfect job?
I think so. I mean, I
Yeah.
think there's a perfect job for us. We don't always find it, but I hope so. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, every job's hard, but you know, maybe there isn't. Maybe you're right. Maybe there is no perfect job. Just like some people, you always think, oh yeah, there's that perfect person for me. But as far as finding the romantic love of your life, but sometimes there's not a perfect person. You just have to be okay with that situation. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Like love.
Yeah, like love, right? Well, very, very interesting. Laura, what do you think? Do you think the perfect job exists?
I don't know. It's a difficult question.
Yeah, it is a difficult question.
Yeah. And two similar relationship because Up is constant. I don't know. Shows. I like. I don't know. It shows. The best. No. Shows the best.
Well, yeah, it sometimes we don't have that choice, right? We think, okay, yeah, my perfect job is being a famous actor in movies, but we might not have the talent for that, and so I like what you're saying, Laura. We have options, sometimes limited options, and we choose the best option, right? Yeah, that's a good point. I don't. Thank you, Laura. What do you think, Sharon? Is there that perfect job? Is your business the perfect job for you?
I think now I say in generally the perfect job. I think first we it's the money is good, and we not worry about money. And next is about it make me happy when you do it. I think with the two things, it make the perfect job. And uh, I think with my business now, I think it nearly perfect, not perfect, because I I can uh, I can hold, I can control myself, and everything in my the the direction, and I can earn a little money in my business, and I can help everybody. I can help customer, and it make me happy. And um, I think if it's more perfect if I can do on the thing with by permission, and because when I do it, I have to still depend on the law in the government. But sometimes the laws in the government not good to me, and I have to work follow them, and it's not make me happy because I say I think it's difficult for my company, but I have to still to do it. But I think I nearly to happy with my business because it make me earn money, and I can help my family have a job. Now on member in my family work with me, and I feel happy about that. Yes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So, all right. That you make a good point too. You can't always be perfectly happy with every aspect of your job, right? There's always something, and one of those aspects about you for having your own business is, well, working with government policies and laws, and sometimes that can be really frustrating. Yeah, great points. Thanks, Jerome. Wanna what do you think? Do you think the perfect job exists?
For me, in my opinion, I think the perfect job doesn't exist, but there is just only the right job. If you love your job, so everything is fine and more easier and easier. Yeah.
Mhm.
If you don't like it, the first thing will come in your mind is straight for me. I think so. It's still hard to do anything after that.
Now, are you looking for the right job?
Yes, I would like to try to be a cabin crew.
Huh.
I don't know if feel more straight or not.
Okay, yeah. You're talking about being part of the like a flight attendant on an airline.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, yeah. And you think that could be maybe not your perfect job, but the right job for you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, excellent. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Getting that job, yeah. And all right, and so we have 5 minutes left, so let's talk about one more question, which is I'd like to just ask you, Trung. You have your own business. A lot of people nowadays think about starting their own business. Well, I'll come to you last, and you can comment on what everybody says. But let me start with you, Kim. Do you think you could have your own business?
Yeah, but maybe in the future.
Yeah, it's something that you're interested in doing.
Yeah, but kind of in 10 years, maybe.
Maybe 10 years.
Yeah, because for now, I prefer to work for the company so that I can learn more about this field.
All right, just get some more experience.
Yeah.
I see. All right. So excellent. Thanks, Kim. Laura, what about you? Do you think you could have your own business? Would that be something interesting to you?
Okay, maybe a future.
Yeah.
I have planet.
Mm-hmm.
Planation. Well, that's it.
Okay, so maybe some point in the future for you also. Is it scary?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can definitely be scary, right? And Wanatsana, what about you? Do you think you could have your own business like your parents someday?
Someday. I think someday in the future.
Do they like having their own business?
You asked about me?
Yeah, Yeah. I mean, if you think you can have your own business like your parents, but I'm asking you also. I mean, do your parents like having a business?
My parents like having a business, but for me, I think nowadays I don't really like their business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just they're.
Someday I have my own, so I think I might feel like term that is yours and you build it up by yourself, so you would like to take care of it as best as you can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Good point. And all right. Thanks, Wanatsana. Now, Trung, what can you tell us about those of us who want to start a business, but we're just a little scared about it?
Yes.
Any advice?
I start with my business, but I think it is lucky to me, and because I just when I graduate and I work in a company about 1 year, and I have a chance for me to do my business by myself, and at that time I worry about that because I don't have a lot of knowledge, I don't have a lot of relationship, and I just have a little experience, and but I try, and at that time I have to work too hard because I have to I work and I study at the same time, And because in the business we have to more the knowledge, more experience, and more relationship, and you have to more responsibility for our business. And it's lucky for me. And at that time I work, I think maybe one day I just live about 3 or 4 hours a day, and I have worked too hard. And I think now I work. I start my business about nearly 8 year, and I feel more confident with my in business. But my business is just a service, and in it developed in a domestic in my country. And that reason last year because I know everything is developed. And
Sorry. I'm noticing that my time here is a little limited. I wish I could have more time to talk to you
Yes.
about this, because it's really interesting, and you know, the fact that anybody can start their own business is amazing to me. But I am out of time, and I do have to go to another class. But thank you so much.
Yes,
For,
yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, you talking about your experience.
I just want to say I want to learn English to develop my business more. Yes.
Well, yeah, and you're doing a great job, it sounds like. So thank you so much, Strung, and thank you so much to all of you for a great conversation. I wish I had more time to talk about this with you guys. You guys are great. Great job, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you
my teacher.
very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, see ya.